Let us move on to discuss why and how some of the businesses manage to ignore user rights and create problems for themselves as far as compliance is concerned. Welcome to my YouTube channel where you daily see new content on data privacy, and we are going to talk about cost of ignoring user rights or impact of ignoring user rights with respect to DPDP Act 2023. What are the key user rights that you have? Right to access information. Users should be able to access what information is available with you at any point in time. Maybe like DPDP Act is saying, give him a portal where he can see what information is there. Right? Right to correction and erasure. He thinks that information is incorrect. Change of address. Addition of a phone number. He might have initially logged in with a professional email address and later realized he's switching jobs, so let's put in a personal email address. Right to grievance. So he's not satisfied with the service that he is being provided, so he wants to get into a grievance. He wants to lodge a complaint within your organization as well as outside your organization. So are you ready? If you are, this should not be a problem, right? Right to withdraw consent, the most important right. He can withdraw his consent to his services at any time that he wants to. And right to be informed about the services that have been delivered to him using his personal information and the logs of him giving the consent or withdrawing the consent at any point. So what are the consequences if you end up ignoring rights of users? User discomfort. DPDP Act calls user a data principle. So data principle is there will be an impact on brand reputation of the organization if the user rights are not taken care of. There would be a loss of customer trust for sure. Escalation within the system. Still not satisfied, escalation to the data protection. That means while there is no reported breach, you almost become non-compliant. May have a lot of impacts financial and brand reputation because someone is not satisfied or didn't get to access his rights properly and has gone on to report it to the data protection board. Legal penalties, of course, if you are onto a data protection board, it would not be an easy task to prove that you are not on the wrong side, and therefore you could end up having the risk of legal penalties. The real world risk of businesses, the small businesses, risk of non-compliance. Non-compliance could bring in brand reputation. We are talking of personal data of your customers, your prospects. It could be very, very risky for you. Digital startups, there could be reputational issues. Again, the same thing. Need to relook at your privacy framework. You have to check whether you are taking care of user rights or not. The DPDP Act talking of in-depth consent management and user rights. You have to be very, very careful. And privacy is a fundamental right in India. Right? Sector specific fees, financial issues, impact, penalties, process rechecks from your own individual sectors, and you need to keep a balance between the sectors and the privacy issues. What are some of the best practices to help you stay safe from it? Build a user access mechanism so that he can access his data. He can get it corrected, he can get it erased. Maybe you can give a single interface which allows him to put in his data, correct his data as and when he requires, gets updated online. So you don't have to wait for 30 days to, it's someone's personal data. At the most, you can say, okay, you need to put in your proof of change, right? But let the change be effected immediately. You are logging that someone with this login came in and made the changes. You should be logging that. Consent should be easily withdrawable. Employees should be very well trained. They should know how they are going to handle the data. And you should maintain user interaction of the records and the responses that user gives you on the portal for handling consent and user rights. So that's about handling user rights. On top of it, you are expected to have a DPO, especially for significant data fiduciaries. Where you have large volume of data or you have sensitive personal data, they are heavily expected to have the DPO to be in-house, based in India, right? So you need to be very, very careful that you have a DPO and that DPO is also helping you maintain the safety of user rights in your organization. So that's about the cost of ignoring user rights. I hope you like the content of the video. Please press the bell and the like icon. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and share your feedback in the comment section. Thank you.